Howdy! Turn on the torch, light up the flame. Time to melt some glass, my friends. There you are, here I am to explain, to teach, and create again. See, now if I did the dragon that I'm going to do with just this color by itself, that's what it'll look like. But if you twist it in, it has so much more that it can offer for the piece. So that's what I'm going to do with the rest of that. Good to see people already showing up. Thanks for being there. We'll get there. Now let's go ahead and continue twisting like I was saying a little while ago. Hey, Stuart. So what I'm going to basically do is, again, begin twisting. Hey, Valerie. I'm going to let it flow in, and then I'm going to stretch it out a little bit and make a nice little dragon out of this. And also, as I was gone, somebody said, hey, can you do a Pegasus? So I said, okay. So after I do this dragon, we're going to do a Pegasus. What I'm doing right now, again, is just swirling and twisting this UV reactive glass. And it's going to be just a little bit bigger. The dragon, that is. Just a little bit. And if you have any questions, again, never hurts to just ask, and I'll see what I can do about answering. Somebody in the comments of the last one said, hey, I could use a couple of pieces. And I said, message me and we'll see what we can do about getting it done. Okay, here we go. I'm going to kick it down a notch, just a little bit. This is not even going to be the huge dragon. It's going to be a dragon, though. Okay, that's about where the neck's going to be. And I usually do a nice little curved type neck. And there's the nose. Two front legs. There's one. And this is going to be close, but we'll get it there. I guess I got to spin it just a little bit more. Get her done right. There we go. Dragons are my favorite. I've got another color that I'm going to use, UV reactive, for the claws and the wings for this dragon. So we'll see how that turns out. Again, body is usually what I do as an S curve. The back part. And again, it's not very big, but it's going to do the trick. Now the back legs. One right there. Okay. And one right here. Yep, yep. And now. See if we can't find that. There it is. You can't see it, but I can. This is a yellow UV reactive glass. And they'll make the wings and the claws and the horns and stuff out of this. And maybe some just plain old, to get nice bright green eyes, I think I'm going to go and do a plain old Illuminati, just one Illuminati green instead of the way I've blended in this Illuminati on the rest of this dragon. We'll see how it turns out. Just the eyes, though. I'm not going to try to overdo it. There's one of the horns. Good to see we got 3 people watching. Yay! There we go. Now the claws. This is all UV reactive, so it should turn out pretty cool. I'm only doing 2 claws per hand. There we go. Now, straighten him out just slightly. He's sort of leaning a little bit to the left. We don't want that. I prefer things to lean a little bit more to the right. Go. Flip that wing up a little bit. Yep. We'll put a little bit of flare on his tail and his beard. I guess I'm going to do sort of like a fan tail that I've been doing lately on my dragon tails. There we go. Flatten it out over it. And now punte at the back end and work on the front end. Hey Robert, haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen your name in a while, let's just put it that way. There we go. Now the beard. And again, I'm going to try to get some straight Illuminati green, which will be the brightest green that you can get. I have a few pieces of it left. It is finding it though. I have a UV reactive cup. I'll show you in just a second. And we'll set that down right there. Stay! This is my cup of UV. A little bit of everything in there. Trying to see where I have a piece of straight Illuminati. I can get naughty with that, huh? Just for the eyes. Let me put this back. Get back there. Back, back, back. There you go. Just for the eyes. There we go. There we go. He will be all aglow at the right times, at the right place. Now, Pegasus is the next thing somebody wanted me to try to do. And I said, why not? I said, give me another few and I'll be right out there. So, next step, a Pegasus. If you have a request, never hurts to ask. I could always say, no! But it might just say, hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. Now, I'm going to make a black Pegasus, or very dark Pegasus, and then fume it with silver, which should turn out really, really nice. This is turbo cobalt, or dark blue. Best way to describe that. Now, the whole body is going to be about that long. So we'll put the neck up at about there, right where my flame is. Let's zoom in a little bit. I should have been doing that for the last one, but I didn't. And a few people have already said hello. I didn't know that. Hey, Craig. Didn't see you there. Came in and went out before I even knew it. Yeah, anyway. Now, here we go. So have you got enough people to go for Ohio Melt yet? Or if not, I'll put in a good word right now. Craig, if you're still there. Now, a Pegasus is just like a horse or a unicorn, but instead of putting the horn on, you put wings. Just make sure that you seal it on there well, that you're not just sort of sticking it on, or that's where it's going to break off right at that spot. Always the case, guys. Always the case. Now, front legs. Here we go. Slight S-curve on these guys. Straightforward. Boom. And I always curve, C-curve the next one. Is what I call it. One straight and the other one's a C-curve. And there's method to that madness. Makes it easier to do a tripod than it does to do two straight legs and make them even. Okay. A punte now. I know this is UV reactive glass, but I'm not going to use it for such. So, ooh, you know what I forgot to do? The main. I usually just put 3 tufts 1, 2, 3. Just to give it, you know, like it's been running, and the tufts of the hair show up. Okay? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Now, hold on to his nose, and we're going to work on the back half. And the wings. There we go. Yeah, if you haven't heard, they're doing an Ohio melt, and you can get up with Craig there, Craig Junkyard, and find out more info. It's where they're going to do a gathering of actually that looks just a little bit too long. I'm going to take a little bit of that off. The tail end was a little bit longer than I like. And yeah, get a hold of him and say, hey, I'm interested in going. And he's probably got, they're trying to get more than just 1 or 2 melts a year. And they need more, they need one in every state, basically, where people can go and be themselves and gather and have a grand old time and learn from each other and do a lot of collabs and have a couple of classes and do the whole 9 yards. Right, right. If I win the lottery tomorrow, we'll have one in North Carolina for the rest of my life. And then some. Now basically, if you get this tail down, the tail is basically the same as the wings. So far we're doing a horse, right? Right. But the tail is basically, or the wings are basically two more tails on the side of the horse, or the Pegasus. Okay? Fold and pull, you heat, fold it over, pull it out, heat, fold it over, pull it out, a couple of times, and give it a little cue, not a cue, but a tuft off like so. Now the thing about that is, you can set the horse like this, or a Pegasus like that, or like that, and it'll stand. Now 2 more. Single flame, a little bit shorter because I have to do it on the side of the body and I don't want to melt all that I've done up with. Get it nice and molten. Both where you're going to put it and the glass you're going to melt onto it. Fold and pull. There's one. Ah, itch. Always on the end of the nose. Now let's do the other side. Oh, come on. Let's get it going. Not cooperating quite right the way I want it to, but we'll get it there. Touch and pull. Oh, I'm melting the tail. That's okay, I can redo the tail. See, it's basically 2 more tails. Now, I also said that I was going to put some silver fuming on this. And this is what it looks like right now. Okay, we're going to kick it on a notch or 2, just a notch or 2. And get a piece of silver. If that's got one in there. Nope. There's a piece I was using a little while ago. Let's try seeing what we can come up with. And silver on this blue will make it a nice gold shine on there. Of course, when you want it, the silver to come out in it, it's not going to do it the way you want it. I'm going to try pinching that silver and see if we got a chunk in there somewhere. Oh, yeah. Thought I did. Maybe not. Maybe that one's done. Of course, that piece of silver is done. Darn. Wait. It's finally. Not quite. Let's see if I can get. Well, I'll tell you what. Got another piece sitting here right handy. I just got to add it to. Not that one. This one. Dang it. Fell to the floor. When you want something, it's never going to do what you want it to do. I went to look for it and look at it, and it went pew right on my fingers. And there went that one. Let's put this like so. Hey, Bob. How are you today? Okay. Now, what I do with him? Here he is. This should have enough silver on it to do the trick. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah. Yeah. Greens and blues and gold shine, you bet. Okay. That one's done. I'll put that in the oven a little while, but again, you can sit it like that and or like that on its back legs and the tail. I guess I got to get that tail just a little bit shorter, just a little. There we go. Now, let's see what this guy looks like. Here we go. This is the, and now with a little bit of UV light on it. All that yellow and green on the eyes, that's sweet. Can't beat that anywhere. Well, you can, but what for? Well, guys, I'm going to call it quits for now. If you have any requests, comments, or whatever, send me a message. Leave a comment down below. As always, carpe vitro, and enjoy your day. Thanks for being out there. You do make a difference in my life. And I might be having some down points, but you're part of my up points with all of it. I appreciate it. Thank you.